responsibility for it. I turned him into a cheater. It's my fault that he does the things that he does. This is all on me. 27 years ago, Dennis had an affair before he married Michelle. Kaylee is the product of that affair. Okay, so this was before you were married. Were you engaged?
No.
So you weren't even engaged?
Her parents told us we had to get married because we were pregnant. I don't know what you call that for engagement. I didn't ask her to marry me, so we got pregnant because, we got married because it was right to do for my son. So I didn't ask her to marry me, so whatever engagement, I don't know. The affair or whatever wasn't even a affair. We were split up, and then, yes, I had another girl that got pregnant, right.
Okay, but it was before, I want to be clear, on your behalf, I want to be clear, it was before the marriage.
Oh, yes, definitely.
Okay, it was before the marriage.
Most definitely.
All right, his daughter found him on Facebook 10 years ago and had great expectations of meeting her father. She always wanted. But she says meeting Dennis turned into, in her words, one big disappointment. She says she wants to be part of the show, but doesn't want her face on camera. Here's why.
I don't want to show my face today because I am embarrassed of my father. My dad is a sociopath. Dennis was roughly 21 years old when he got my 15-year-old mother pregnant. I was 17 years old when I finally found my dad on Facebook. My dad asked me to move in with him, and I was really excited. Within 2 days, he let me know that I would need to start paying rent. He never paid my mom a cent in child support, but he felt like I still owed him. One time, me and the rest of the kids all got swine flu. He came home with medication for the rest of the kids and let me know he did not have the money to buy me any. It was emotionally draining trying to please my dad all the time. He would threaten me and put me down, and he made me feel horrible about myself. The worse I felt, the better he would feel. I wanted my dad to love me, but he mistreated me at every turn. I finally stopped talking to him 3 years ago. Once I walked away, I saw him for who he truly is, a very insecure and manipulative man.
Well, Kaylee is joining us in the audience, and because she does not want to show her face, we're keeping her in the audience and we're shooting her from behind. You've been nervous about this, right?
That's an understatement.
Yeah. Tell me why.
This is hard seeing him again, and I just know he doesn't think he did anything wrong.
Uh-huh. And what do you think he did wrong?
He couldn't love me. He couldn't even try.
Mm-hmm. And you had hopes when you found him that you would at least be able to start to forge a relationship and have...
I moved halfway across the country for him.
Uh-huh.
It was one of the happiest days of my life when I found him.
Uh-huh. And what were your expectations? What did you hope would happen?
I've never had a dad, so I don't know, but I just thought I'd mean something, that I'd have somebody to count on and not someone to tear me down.
Mm-hmm. And what was your perception of what happened? You said, and this is a quote, he has a way of making me feel so small and down about myself. How did he do that?
You need to obey him. You need to listen to him. His rules cannot be broken. You can't have your own opinions. You can't do your own things. Even after I moved out, if he didn't like something I said or something I did, he would text me like 50 times in a row, all unanswered, guilting me, threatening me, letting me know that I was in the wrong, it just wasn't right, and it wasn't okay with him. I just had to fight for him to love me, and he didn't.
Right. And how long did you stay together?
I tried very hard for 6 years. I lived with him for 1 entire year.
You said he required you to pay rent the second day you were there?
It was made very clear that finding a job would have to be my first priority.
At this point, do you desire to have a relationship with him?
Today, no. Oh, no.
Yeah. And he's here, Melissa is here, they're talking about getting married.
Melissa, don't do this to yourself.
Tell me.
First of all, I love her. I really do. And it's sad to hear that. So she's entitled to her opinion, I understand, and I would appreciate that. But I definitely love her. I love all my kids. And it's a bummer that it was taken that way. I understand. Yes, I have control issues. Yes, I have rules. But guess what? It's my house, and I have rules because I want people to live good. Our biggest problem was her party lifestyle. Kaylee has been my toughest kid to deal with. She's headbutted me from the beginning. She's told Melissa I had an affair with one of her friends when I didn't. I'm not judging her for it. It was her decisions. I still accept it. I still love her as my child. No matter what hard times we went through, I'll never not.
The stress that Amanda has had mediating relationships for her father has given her serious health issues. She has ulcers, depression, even anorexia. But Dennis is too self-absorbed in his own issues to realize that he's hurting Amanda.
You found out fairly late in the game that you had a half-sister.
Well, I found out when I was 13, and both my parents told me it wasn't true. And then I was 15 when it all came out.
And so, do you two maintain contact?
No.
Why not?
Well, there are things between my father and Kaylee that have stopped us, but Kaylee is Kaylee and I am me, and we are two completely people, and we just don't see eye to eye with a lot of things, so we don't stay. Dr. Phil is the only reason why that we started talking again.
And you say that Amanda has stress from mediating Dennis's relationships, right? I mean, you two have both been, you have something in common, and it would seem like, since you are related, that you might find a way to at least be supportive of one another.
Our family fires back at each other. A lot of, like, there's huge accusations between who said what and, like, really damaging things, and then you never know who said what because they can't admit to it.
What do you want?
What I want?
Yeah.
I wanted my mother to get her divorce. That's what I want. I want her to get fixed. I need her to get the fix that she needs because she's not happy with her life. He's not happy with his life. And there's a reason that why Kaylee is here, for her own issues, and she needs to fix that for herself.
Tell me what you think your role is in all this. There's a lot of pain in these
Sounds
women's
like my
lives.
role is being a bad guy, but it's not.
This is what it is.
I'm a
He doesn't
father.
admit.
I'm a father. I love my kids. My women have not been loyal to me. I just found out about relationships you had for months, 7 years ago. I just found out last year, just when I was going to propose to you. So what do we think? That's where it comes down to. So anyways, all the arguments and everything that we have, it should not be shared with my kids, and I tried to tell her that, so I didn't. So my kids had a different outlook. So the last girl I was dating, they thought I was doing to her the same thing I was doing to Melissa. The thing is, the last girl was just cheating on me, and I was just done, period. I'm not even doing this, so we broke up. So the kids didn't know why, because I wasn't sharing it. So she went to them and let me say my thing.
You share.
I'm not gonna get my point out there, so nobody understands.
This is the best memory, and it's disgusting, but you overshared that the person Mom had the affair with had done this deed together, and you had never even got to do that with Mom. I don't even want to say it, but you want to say you want to say that Melissa's an oversharer, but you are an oversharer.
When
you
a
don't
person is
see
hurt,
it.
you say things and you don't really think about people around. You're right.
Dad, you said it straight to my face. I was 15.
Well, I was hurt. I was.
Okay,
yeah,
listen.
Yeah,
you
there's a lot of
do
things I should
not
have
admit
said.
to anything.
This is why I went for help to stop,
No, you
and I
don't
do
go to
admit
help.
to a lot of stuff.
You went to a hypnotist once.
No,
twice?
I went to a parenting after separation. I've
Once.
seen counselors for years.
This is bottom line. I'm sick of hearing that my dad wants to end his life because he's not happy.
I don't want to kill myself.
I have 2 kids who idolize you, and
If I
I
didn't have
cannot
my
have
kids,
them around
I have no
you
purpose to
because
be here.
you guys are going to just go kill yourselves. That's
The only
it.
purpose of having my
Bottom
life
line.
to be here is because of my kids.
I
Really,
have
that's all
to
I care
prepare
about.
my kids that their grandparents are going to die.
Well, I got some things I just need to say here. It's like you guys got together 10 years ago, met in a room, and said, let's come up with every way we can to destroy our lives and everybody around us. It's like you had a meeting and planned this all out.
Weird,
I mean,
no.
you can't do this by accident. It's like you have to plan this. But this has to stop.
Yeah, I definitely believe that one daughter, when she says that Dennis is probably a sociopath, a narcissist, is something. He seems like a pathological liar. He is definitely refusing to take any responsibility for his behavior. The fact that he keeps trying to deflect and blame it on everyone else and refuse to take responsibility, it's really disgusting. The thing that he overshared with his daughter when she was 15, I don't even know what to say about that. I'm rather speechless. No parent should be sharing something like that with their child, and I feel like that's considered a form of child abuse, actually. My heart breaks for the daughter of the audience. The way that she was shaking in her seats, you can tell that she's really traumatized by this man, and I'm really hoping that this woman does not marry him.
Amanda says that she had an agenda today. One was to get her father, Dennis, to finish the relationship with her mother here so they could be free of each other. Well, I think we got that done. The two of you actually were constructive enough to complete something, and I commend both of you for that.
Thank you.
2 was to keep Melissa from marrying her father, and 3 for her half-sister Kaylee to get some closure from her father. Well, we'll talk about these things as we go along. Now, look, there's one thing. Do you think there are things that you need to change?
Oh, definitely. And I'm working on that. And I still have lots to change, but
Okay.
I'm no perfect human by no means.
All right,
Really,
good.
who is or what is.
How about you?
That I need to change?
Yes.
Oh, definitely. I want to be a better person all around.
You can't be a better person when you're with my dad.
Okay, well, let me ask you something. You say that you love Dennis, that he's very loyal.
Because I can be. What is funny about this?
What is funny about this is that you've not been loyal.
I have been loyal, and when I was cheated on, no, the whole situation is not even slightly clear. I have made my mistakes, I won't lie. So has she made some mistakes. Whereas it all started, the first mistakes were hers. Well, I'm just saying, and I did not know until last year, from 7 years ago. Yes, I made my mistakes in between. I'm not saying I'm this perfect human for all the odds out there. Like, the thing is, I have stuff I have to correct. It's right. Can I be loyal? Yes, I can be. Can my woman be loyal? I've never met one. Oh, I've never met one.
Hell, I've been married 41 years.
That is good. I envy that. I do. That's what I wish I'd have.
In fairness, I don't take credit for that. I give her credit for that. I'm sure a lot of those have felt like dog ears to her.
And no offense, man, but most of the people today, they just aren't loyal.
I want everybody to look at this. Insight. The ability to see and understand why you do the things you do. The ability to see oneself without distortion. Insight is the #1 key to change. Because you cannot change what you do not acknowledge. And when this woman, Melissa, says, I love him because he's loyal, the relationship has been rocky and I take full responsibility for it. I turned him into a cheater. It's my fault that he does the things that he does. This is all on me. This relationship is in trouble because of me. That's what you say. Now that tells me that you have zero self-esteem, zero insight, zero self-worth. And for you to even allow her to think that.
That's the first time I've heard that. This is the first time I've heard her saying this. The problem is that she has a hard time admitting her faults. Here's the thing, it's not all her fault. It's not all your fault.
Because of your words.
It's not all your fault. I'm not saying
fault.
that. I'm just saying it's not all your fault. It takes two. So it's our fault. It's not all yours. It's not all mine. There's two people in this situation.
So you're
it's not
telling
all
me
your
all
fault.
the hurt that I've caused you? Like, do you even step back and think, like, there's hurt that you've caused me too?
Yes, and I know that, and I've said
And
that.
I've worked to get over it
who
my
makes the
own
counselor?
way.
Who
But do I
pushes
bring
for all
it
this
up?
counseling and psychology
You
and all that
pushing
stuff?
forward
That's
is not
because I
talking about
want
the
us
past
to-
every day.
And your counselor told you guys you shouldn't be together.
No, my counselor never said that. My counselor said to me, our
I've
counselor
heard
right
you
now, what does he
that-
say?
this
He says
one, this
we
one.
should be together,
Oh,
and we
this
can
one.
be together. We can make it work.
No, you guys cannot make it work. It has been
That's
8
not-
years.
no.
If I may, have some insight here.
Yes, I do. I understand what you're saying. And
What I just said to you is this woman is telling us that this relationship is broken, that you are what you say you're emotionally and mentally abusive. She says you are emotionally and mentally abusive, but it's her fault.
No, not that part.
Battered women, abused women blame themselves for what goes on in relationships. She is beaten down, that is where she is. You allowing her to feel that way and not disabusing her of those thoughts, exploiting those thoughts, creating those thoughts, fertilizing that, letting that grow is very toxic.
Honestly, this is the first time I'm hearing
There's
this.
not a single one of your kids that wants you guys together.
I'm being painted a wrong picture. That's the whole
You're
point.
not.
Dennis,
Okay, then.
you're not even letting me get to the second half of the sentence here. You're defending yourself
Because I have to.
by your own description. You're in a relationship with someone where you two play into each other's bad points. You bring out the worst in each other. I put together a timeline of sorts that has transpired in, Dennis, your relationships according to you, Michelle, Melissa, and Amanda. Now, you, Dennis, have said for a variety of reasons that you have been with a lot of women while you were in other relationships. That's your description to us. It's also everybody else's description. You say you've been with a lot of women. You've had to tell them, don't fall in love with me. You've been with a lot of women. So you said that you had a relationship before you got married. I don't consider that infidelity here because you weren't in a relationship at the time. You all weren't married. You've agreed that you've shared your life with your kids more than you should, that you lied to Michelle about this,
I don't agree about that.
about
I
this
don't agree about
relationship back here. Then in 07, you discover an affair about this daughter, correct? Now, at that point, this is when things break down, right?
Yeah.
You get upset about this, right?
Well, it's not even close to being said why. And then she didn't find out about my daughter. Then she's always known about her. We both knew. My daughter Kaylee, her mother, her and I only had relationships twice, as in got together twice. We never hung out. We never dated. We only had relationship twice. Michelle even knew of that, but she had other partners. I did not.
TV, give her some respect. She
Your mom,
raised
I
me
never
on her own,
dated
and no, you were dating both
I
of them
never
at the
dated.
exact
Not
same
once.
time.
I was with her twice.
You got
I was with her
both
twice.
of them
I never
pregnant
dated
in
her
a 24-hour
ever.
span.
I never dated her ever in my life. Never. I swear to God, I never have.
You have an affair at this point,
Yes.
okay? So you get mad at that, and so
No.
you cheat and file for
She
divorce.
told me she was upset because Kaylee was there, but she was already having an affair 6 months before this.
Oh, I was not.
Yes, you were. You know
I
this.
was not.
You know this. He dumped you right away because he didn't want you afterwards.
Okay, here
That's
comes,
why he
here
killed his
comes
other
the
girlfriend. He's been
narcissist. Everybody get
Narcissist?
ready.
What? How come it's the truth? It's the truth, and that's a narcissist being truthful?
Did you corrupt
All right.
the children
Wait.
about Michelle? Did you say bad things to the kids about her?
I probably got upset and said
Yeah.
some stuff that I shouldn't have said. You're right.
Kaylee moves in, and that doesn't go well.
I just want her to come. And then they were out partying all the time. So
How
I
did
said,
she come after you denied
Hey.
her for 17 years by
I never
yourself?
denied her. I never denied her once. As soon as she called me,
Absolutely
as soon as
you
she-
did.
What, did I deny you for 17 years?
You guys,
No, I
both
did not.
of you
As
did.
soon
knew
as she
about me. You
contacted
didn't try and
I
find
said,
me.
okay, I want to meet her.
Thank
And I
you,
wanted to go
Kaylee.
meet her, and you were making me feel guilty because I was meeting my daughter.
Our
because you're having an
18th
affair.
wedding anniversary, we My went birthday, back just to so you know.
Ontario
for you to
You
do
were
a
having your affair.
DNA
You were already
test.
having your affair.
We're not
and you made me feel bad about
Are
my
you
daughter.
kidding
You made me feel like crap
so
about her.
So that's not denying her?
I never denied her. I done a paternity test, and she's 99.9% my daughter.
17 years.
What's the
It took
denial?
you 17
Okay,
years.
y'all are divorced. You don't need to do
Yes,
this.
exactly. Thank you.
You say you're emotionally abusive. You say
have been, yes.
you're mentally abusive. And Melissa, you say that you poisoned a relationship by dating 3 different men when you were split up.
Yeah.
And then you believe that your dad has been cheating throughout the
Oh,
relationship
I know he has.
because he's told you.
Oh, and he said,
Okay.
don't tell her.
I'm sorry, how does it mean that she poisoned the relationship by dating 3 men when they were split up, when he was cheating on her while they were together? I'm really glad that Dr. Phil brought up the whole thing about battered women blaming themselves, taking all the blame, and the abuser exploiting that mentality and allowing her to believe that she's responsible, because this statement makes no sense. He is clearly toxic. He is clearly narcissistic. Even the way he just said to his ex-wife, you were with that man and he broke up with you because he didn't want you. First of all, that statement is completely irrelevant to anything they're discussing right now. So he's deflecting and he's projecting his own behavior onto her. But having to throw in that insult, he didn't want you, that's a total narcissistic move.
Melissa is threatening suicide. You say that your dad has mistreated Kaylee and that she leaves. You get physical with him. He's thrown you down the stairs. You punched him in the face.
I never threw her downstairs.
Messaging women and naked pictures are found. Okay. You rammed the car into Dennis's car in front of the children.
Was not in front
Not
of
for
the
the
children.
children.
They were
She tried to run me
inside.
over. I just got out of the way. She hit the truck.
And then
instead.
2 days after
them.
Christmas, you find a picture from another girl. Does this seem like the dynamics of a healthy relationship?
No.
I'm the bad guy, so let's just keep putting me down. I don't get a say, and then nobody understands why Dennis went this way. Dennis is just a bad guy.
It really hurts when you get cheated on, doesn't it?
You're darn tootin' it does. It kills. And it's happened since the first girl I was with, and every girl I've had after that. So I developed a bitter taste in my eyes and my mind for women because I seen them all as because everyone I was with that. And I'm sorry for that because not every woman is.
So
And I'm
all
sorry for
women
the
are
people I've hurt
not.
with
So
that.
all women aren't just the ones you've met.
No. They had the women that I had their moments with me. It doesn't mean they're sluts, but they cheated on me because I obviously wasn't good enough for whatever the reason be, and it doesn't mean they're sluts. They had their slut moments. That's half this crowd probably has or more, but whatever. I'm not judging everybody out there. I'm here to get fixed. Or
Well,
help
you're
get
being
fixed.
very transparent now, and that helps me a lot. Well, Amanda feels like her father owes these women an apology for all the hurt that he has caused. He feels like he's been hurt as much as he's dealt out. You brought a ring with you today. Why did you bring a ring with you today?
I brought a ring because it was what I wanted to give him to Melissa. I wanted to marry her. It's a beautiful ring. It resembles what I thought of her. It's as beautiful as I thought she was. And, yeah.
And
I've never asked nobody to marry me before in my life. I was about to do it my first time.
yeah.
Unbelievable. I'm glad my life is a joke to y'all. Woo! Who's my next contestant, right? Wow. Unbelievable people are.
You say you say outrageous things sometimes and people react to it. And you can't say outrageous things and get reactions to it and then criticize people for reacting.
Maybe why did the outrageous things come out? Maybe.
Well,
sometimes
when you say that all women are, which you said, and I can play the tape back. I can play the damn tape back if you want to hear it.
I don't mean really all women are.
Well, that's what you said, and then when you say that and people react, then you get out, you get indignant.
I understand.
You can't do both. You can't make outrageous statements and then be self-righteous at the same time.
I don't really mean that, though. I really don't.
I know you don't, but that's what you said.
That's how I felt. It's a hurt feeling, and that's how I felt when talking.
I know that. I know that, but you can't say outrageous, offensive things and then get sanctimonious when people react.
And I can understand. I appreciate that.
Okay, so get off their back. I get it. I understand. Listen, I understand more about where you come from than you can probably imagine.
That's why you're Dr. Phil.
And I don't judge you for this. When I see somebody being self-destructive, and I think you are, I ask myself why. And when I look at you and I see you behaving in what I consider to be a highly self-destructive manner, I see you treating women with indignity. I see you treating women with disrespect. I see you treating women in a way that reflects what you just told me that you think about them. Your attitude, in my opinion, about women is get them before they get me, because they are going to get me, because everyone I've ever been with has cheated on me or let me down or broken my heart in some way, and I just know that's the nature, and so I'm not going to let them hurt me.
I never looked at her like that.
And right now, you have a real trust issue with women.
Yes.
True? Can we agree with that?
I do. I do have a trust a trust issue with women, but I'm not worried about women. My one woman, and I don't really have the trust. We have a trust issue, but we've been going through a lot of things. I want to believe, and I do believe, that she is hopefully telling me the truth now. Even though 5 months ago was a different story, yes, I have trust issues.
Within the last 10 minutes, you've said she's lying. There were more than 3 men.
Yes,
so you have a trust issue with her. You think she is still lying
that
with
part,
you.
yes, she does.
Okay, so you have a trust issue.
You're right. Yes, you are right.
And when you have a trust issue, and therefore you think someone is subject to hurting you, betraying you, then you put it up to protect yourself, and you justify doing whatever you want to do because it's being done to you. All right, we're going to take a break right here, and I'm going to ask everybody to leave the stage except Melissa. And y'all can all listen if you want. That's fine, backstage. But I want to talk to you alone for just a few minutes. Then everybody can come back out. But I want to talk to you by yourself. We'll be right back. Well, I'm back with just Melissa. You see empty chairs sitting here because I've moved some chaos off the stage because I wanted to talk to just Melissa. Your mindset, the way you approach your life right now is, in my opinion, very distorted. And there are a lot of reasons why, and we could go into that, but when I see someone that's in a relationship with someone that admits that they are mentally and emotionally abusive, they admit that they're controlling and a lot of the things that we've talked about.
Yes.
And not saying that you've been perfect. You've hit him in the face, you've rammed his car, you've done things that you shouldn't do. But when I read that you take full responsibility for all of his shortcomings, when you say, I am to blame for him being the way he is, when you say this relationship is in trouble because of me, and when I am told that you have harmed yourself and threatened to take your own life, then I am keenly aware that you have lost your place. You just lost your place in this life. Do you agree? Tell me what you're thinking right now.
No, thoughts I think every day. I'm so small, the world's so big, and I'm so insignificant. I just feel very much alone.
And you're not taking care of yourself.
No, I take care of everybody else.
Robin, would you join us for a minute?
Hi, Robin. Yeah, it's nice to meet you.
Robin has devoted her entire adult life as an advocate for women. I think she's one of the most powerful voices on the globe for battered women, women with domestic violence, and she has a very strong philosophy about taking care of yourself and why. Tell her what you think about that.
I really strongly believe that all women should put themselves first, take care of themselves, not only for themselves, for their health on the inside, on the outside, but I believe that you should adopt that thinking, that feeling that it is not selfish to put yourself first, to take care of yourself, because you need to be at your best so you can take care of those that you love. You have a daughter that needs you. You have friends and family that really need you. And if you're not at your very best, your healthiest, then you can't be there for all of them. And you certainly can't be there for yourself. You deserve to put yourself first. You have the right to choose the life you want to live. No one else. No one else. And you have the right to put yourself first. Take care of yourself. Be your healthiest. Be your happiest.
Thank you.
You need to hit the reset button in a big way. It's like you said, your self-esteem, I mean, it's low, right? I mean, you can't fall off the floor. You're beaten down to the point that it's just not healthy. And I want you to call time out. I want to send you somewhere.
Okay.
I want to send you to a place called Onsite. And Onsite is a place in Tennessee. And take a look at it. It is absolutely stunningly beautiful. It's on 100 acres, rolling acres in Tennessee, countryside. They are the worldwide leader in intensive workshops for people that have been through emotional trauma, for people that have lost themselves, for people that really just lost their place in the world. They've been through trauma, they've been beaten down, they've been hurt, and we consider Onsite to really be a trusted source for people that have been through trauma and are dealing with issues of self-worth and self-esteem. And you go there, you stay there, and you go through a series of processes, and they work with you individually, and they put you through a lot of different things. And I think it will give you a chance to get your bearings and walk in strength instead of weakness. And I don't think you'll think a lot of things you're thinking now when you come from there. And that's a gift I want to give to you, and I want you to give to yourself.
Thank you so much.
Okay? We'll be right back. Giving me a few minutes to talk to her. I want to talk to her without any distractions, without any interference, because I think she has really lost her way and is really vulnerable. I talked to her about doing some things that I hope y'all will support. And you say you're getting some professional help, right?
I've been trying, yeah.
And if that's working for you, then I want you to continue doing it. If it's not, then I want you to let me help you with bolstering that in any way possible, because I see you as a willing spirit. I see you as damaged. I think you've been hurt along the way, and I think you're spewing hurt to other people. And if I can help you further with professional experiences after this, then you tell me and I'll make that happen, because I want you to have every possible opportunity to get as healthy and happy as you possibly can be. For your daughters, for anybody that you have a relationship with. If you two are going to have a relationship, it needs to be healthy. And you tell me if I can help you with that, okay?
Okay.
Fair enough?
Yeah.
All right.
Wow. Okay, so that is part 2 in a 2-part episode. In part 1, we learned that Dennis has been cheating on his girlfriend, but he's also been married this entire time, right? In part 1, we learned that he has been refusing to sign the divorce papers for years. His wife has been begging for this. Finally, Dr. Phil brought out the papers on stage and they both signed it. So fortunately, hopefully after this episode, they brought it before a judge and they're no longer married. This man is awful. He's abusive. This is my opinion, but I feel like you guys will probably agree with me on this, that he's narcissistic. He seems very malicious. There's a lot of sadism in his behavior. He's out to get people. He wants to hurt the people in his lives, and he seems to really, really hate women. Yeah, this is just a really volatile situation, and my heart breaks for Melissa. She's so beaten down. Her self-esteem is in the gutter, and like Dr. Phil said, she hasn't had the perfect behavior either, but I would consider a lot of that to probably be a response to constant emotional and psychological abuse. But what did you guys think about this episode? What do you think about Dennis? Why do you think he behaves this way? Why do you think he's so angry, and why do you think he seems to hate women so much? He says that every woman he's been with has cheated on him, but I don't know if that's really exactly how he states it, because remember, his wife did cheat on him after he had cheated on her, had a child secretly, didn't tell her for 17 years, was mentally, emotionally, psychologically abusive. Is it that he only dates cheaters, or is it that he's creating an environment where this ends up happening? I don't know, but you guys let me know what you think about him. What do you think about Melissa? Should Melissa marry him? I don't think she should. But I would really like to hear some of your experiences. If you've been with someone like Dennis, if you have any suggestions for the women in his lives, let me know. Drop it in the comments.